How'd you find those pictures? All right, we got 5 viewers. Oh, there's your mother. Not your mother, his mother. All right, guys, we're gonna wait about 30 seconds real quick. We were doing, it's my first time doing it this way. Well, it's not the first time. So I got the laptop set up for Facebook. I got the mobile device for Instagram. And I got my digital camera so I can do YouTube also. I'm gonna try to do it directly with the digital camera. So for y'all who are wondering who are here, we got a special guest. He's gonna be part of the NoTomatoes crew, whether he likes it or not. This is the middle of my brothers right here. No. Yeah, you are. You are the middle.
I'm the middle.
This is Tones. He's 21. He's single, ladies. Y'all wanna, you know, let him know what's up. Just go to DM me and I'll send it to him. We got, what's your Instagram?
Tones_baby.
Tones_baby. I'll hit him up. We got another guy here also, the youngest of my brothers. He's behind the scenes. He doesn't be on camera right now. His day will come. It's Daniel, or right, Daniel, right? That's the name of it. Daniel. He's gonna be a producer and an editor or whatever behind the scenes for NoTomatoes. We had to change up the screen a little bit, guys, our format. So usually we're in a different room. They actually just moved down from North Dakota. So they're using that room right now till they get on their feet. So we moved everything to my dining room of the apartment. And so we're trying to make adjustments as we go. I'm going to get another tripod so I can put my phone up on one. That way the view is a little better for all 3 of us. On one social, I'm on one side of the camera. This social, I'm on the other. If I sit up straight, I'm not even in the picture for Instagram. So, but all right, we got 17 viewers on one.
Oh, ready
and we got 3 on the other. Hey, K-Rod 12. I want to make sure I say it right. What's going on, sis? Sarah, Mary 46655. How y'all doing? All right. Without further ado, guys, this is your NoTomatoes Sports Saturdays Episode 3, coming to you from the new NoTomatoes studio. So, that being said, Isaiah Renee,
Sweet!
You're up, buddy.
Here is the NoTomatoes Sports Saturday NFL update.
You want to hit that arrow button down for him as he goes?
Yeah. Now Monday night football. It was on the 11th. It was on the 2nd, and it was Buccaneers versus Giants. The Buccaneers barely came up with the win when it was 25-23. And Thursday on the 5th, a game that everybody knew who was gonna win was the Packers versus 40. Oh wait, what the heck? The Packers actually. Oh no, never mind. The Packers we all knew the Packers were gonna win, and they did, and it was a kind of a blowout.
And Andrea. And Andrea.
It was 34-17.
I stopped watching that game in the third quarter.
In the third? Oh yeah, that's because when I came out of the shower at halftime, you were like, I'm not even watching it.
Yeah.
And
that was pretty blowout.
The upcoming schedule now. Tomorrow at 12 p.m., the Texans versus the Jaguars. Good game. Both of them suck, so it'll be interesting. Now we have Giants versus Washington. The Washington's definitely gonna win that. And maybe
what do you think?
The Giants will have some.
This is live. This is Sports Saturdays.
I don't know. I mean,
butt in as you see fit.
Washington's not that good either, and the Giants are actually playing really good the last game. So
Daniel Jones hasn't been doing as good as people want him to, but given the situation, what he's working with, I think he's doing great.
And all he needs to do.
What's up, Eric Ramirez?
He just needs to make little smart plays.
We got a what?
What's up from Texas?
Jeremiah, what'd you say?
He's saying hi basically to them.
Yeah.
That's my buddy Eric. His dude Bounce Entertainment. His brother-in-law runs a Paradise Rentals. They do moon jumps, badass fucking moon jumps. So anyone watching on Facebook, hit up Eric Ramirez, hit up Eugene Tomez. They can get you the stuff you need. John Michael, what's up, bro? All right.
We got a what, you said?
You got to find your autograph from Daniel Jones, from Josh Daniels, right? Who's the Giants quarterback?
Daniel Jones.
Daniel Jones. You met him at the Bradley Marquez.
Yeah.
Remember that paper you have with those 7 autographs, 8 autographs?
I had 7 actual NFL autographs.
We'll
and maybe the Giants will have a touchdown if Daniel Jones doesn't slip up.
Yeah, he's been playing pretty bad.
Next.
He's been playing good. It just needs to make
he's been playing good, but he hasn't been playing as good as he usually does. There we go. That's a little better clarification, man.
Just needs to stop with the turnovers, and they've got a pretty good squad on their hands.
Yeah, I think he needs to what's the word I'm looking for?
Pursuit?
No, purvey. He just needs to look more towards open receivers. I think what he's doing is he's eyeing one receiver, and he's not paying attention to his second and third receiver, and he's forcing the ball in areas that he doesn't need to force it in.
Next, we have the Ravens versus the Colts. This seems like an easy game to me, and I know that
the Ravens end up signing fucking Des.
Yeah, I think he's still in the practice squad.
He's still in the practice squad.
And the Ravens versus Colts. Honestly, the score is probably going to be 10-28. Ravens on top. But next, we have Lions versus Vikings. Vikings. No, you don't need any clarification. The Lions suck. Like, they're horrible. But maybe Matt Stafford will pull out an upset. Maybe.
Well, the Vikings aren't doing too hot this year.
Survey. So yeah, survey. That's a good word. I like that one. Survey the field better. That's yeah.
Next we have. Oh, hi. And next we have the Bears versus Titans. And
That's gonna be a good
let's
game.
hope Mitchell Trubisky gets injured. Even though.
Well, we don't want no one to get injured. We just want them.
Wait, no, never mind. I need to stop. I need to learn to read properly. Okay, next we have Panthers versus Chiefs. That is a very easy game that everyone knows that the Chiefs are going to win, and it's probably going to be a blowout, probably like 42-0, honestly. And we got Seahawks versus the Bills. I don't know how to feel about that game.
Panthers quarterback is Teddy Bridgewater.
Teddy Bridgewater. That dude's been around for a long time. When he first came in, he was really good. Bridgewater was good. He was a third to be reckoned with. And then he spent a few years backup for who was it?
The Vikings. And then he played once. One of their quarterbacks got hurt. It was their first quarterback. I don't know. It was before Casey Keenum.
Casey.
I hate that dude. He ruined my team. Okay, anyways, let's go off. Oh, Seahawks versus Bills. Interesting game.
I think Russell's he's in a league of his own right now. Russell's finding, doesn't he have like 3 consecutive games over 300 yards? Some stupid fact like that. Don't quote me, guys. I just watched the sport. All right, guys, I ain't gotta follow it. That's y'all's job.
Yeah, and the game that they did lose was in overtime. So that was still.
And then we got my Broncos versus the Falcons. And just like Daniel Jones' situation, last game versus the Chiefs, Drew Lock really needed to look out the field because he was just worrying about going deep, and he wasn't worrying about good checkdowns. He could have had easy first downs, like especially on one play where I think one of the receivers was double guarded, but he was deep, and it was Tyrann Mathieu and somebody else, and there was Noah Fant was right there, right on the first line, wide open, but Drew Lock didn't even glance at him, and he was worrying about going deep. So he needs to stop and win because it really doesn't matter. We're not going to playoffs anyways.
You hear that, Drew Lock? Hurry up.
But then we got
what up, Jacob?
Then we got 305 game Raiders versus Chargers. I hate both of the teams. Both of y'all are horrible. Not really.
So guys,
Raiders
the reason
pretty good.
the Raiders, yeah. So you hear us talk down about the Chiefs, the Raiders, the Chargers. They are in the division the same as the Broncos, one of the toughest divisions there is in the NFL. So don't think it's that we hate a team. It's that it's the rivalries. It's like Eagles, Cowboys, Eagles, Giants, and stuff like that. That's what it is. It's a division rivalry. Obviously, my son knows better he has to pay the respects. That's why he's like, no, not really. We don't hate them. They're our division. If our division makes it further than all the other divisions, hey, you know what? It just shows what we have to do basically normally that other teams don't have to as often. So with that being said, Carr is a beast. He had great head on his shoulders. Watching his brother play in the league for a few years before he got in was a great help. I mean, he's one of those guys, I think, who has a great arm. He's still young enough to play in the league for a good amount of years left, and hopefully he can continue to do what he's doing for the Raiders. I mean, that's a team who's came through a lot of bullshit over the years. So hopefully he's making the fans proud.
Plus, I like their running back, Josh Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs is
Yeah.
pretty
He
good.
was a
Josh
beast in
Jacobs,
college too.
I'm still gonna say Josh Jacob got robbed. He should have
Should've
gotten
got
offensive. He should have gotten offensive rookie of the year last year, but instead Kyler Murray got it.
No, I think this year is his first year, Josh Jacobs.
Same with Kyle Murray, isn't it?
No, Kyle Murray was last year.
Wait, I thought Josh Jacobs was last year. I don't know. I
See,
really
that's
don't
why we
know.
have a fact checker.
We got 325 games now. Dolphins versus Cardinals.
Cardinals.
Cardinals
Is
all
Josh
day.
Rosen still on the
No,
Dolphins?
he might be, but they have Tua Tagovailoa or something.
Yeah.
Tagovailoa.
It's only his third game now, right?
Yeah, I think so. Second or third game. I think they actually won their last game.
I think they won they won his last game. I want to say that was his first start, and I think he played in the game before that, but he didn't start because that was the video, the photo that was going around with him sitting like at the 50-yard line in the middle of the field, just like sitting there, like kind of taking it all in, because that was a horrible, tragic thing that, believe it or not, I mean, it happens way too often. I'm not gonna blame them, but it's something goes wrong in their training camps or something to where they're not as, maybe they're just too protected is what it is in the training camp, and they get one hit or they take one misstep, and all that hard work is out for the whole season. I mean, it's glad that he's back on the field, but especially this year with the injuries, I think a lot of it also has to do not just with the training programs, but with the players themselves. I mean, they should not. There's no way coronavirus was not here, these players would be hurt. I guarantee it. So it just shows, I think, on my part, you're an NFL player, don't take it to heart, but I think it's a lack of discipline on some of these, because some of them were injuries I think that could have been avoided if they would have been just as active as they were during a normal training camp. Because there's too many people that are hurt right now. Now, granted, some of them are from on-field injuries. Dak Prescott, that's an injury you can't avoid in training camp. I mean, it's just, I'm not going to say luck of the draw because it's extremely unlucky, but stepping wrong and getting hit wrong is horrible. Concussion protocols, stuff like that. I mean, those are injuries you obviously can't avoid, but I think ACLs and stuff like that, I mean, yes, I know it happens when they step wrong on the field, but I think being more active, being maybe a little more flexible and stuff like that, granted, we're talking about some of the most flexible athletes there are. I think just a lot of it was just lack of preparation. You got teams that aren't practicing the full amount of days they're able to because people are getting sick because of COVID, and you can only do so much by yourself with a trainer. If you're not going up against someone, you're not pushing yourself as hard as you really can. That person's not pushing you. So let's just hurry up and get the shit over with.
Now we have, did I just Steelers versus Cowboys. This game was supposed to be the Hall of Fame game this year because I believe Troy Polamalu, oh no, I think he already got Hall of Fame. But I'm pretty sure this was supposed to be the Hall of Fame game this year. But it got canceled because COVID. But I think it's going to be a good game. And the Steelers will remain on top and stay
undefeated.
Steelers,
if they do pull this win off, they'll be going, I believe, to 8-0 this season. It's pretty sick. It's pretty frightening. I want to say the last time, I don't know if I mentioned it on the last episode 2 for Sports Saturdays, but they said last time 2 6-0 teams went undefeated, faced each other. The winner of that team went to the Super Bowl. So that was when the Steelers faced the Titans, I believe. Maybe it was 5-6, something like that. Double check it, someone. Let me know what's up. They won the Super Bowl. So Steelers going to the Super Bowl would be pretty impressive. I mean, I don't think Big Ben has much more after this year, honestly. I'm surprised he came back as strong as he did. The last few years have been kind of rough on his shoulder. But he's always been a big favorite of mine in the quarterback position because of how big he is. You don't expect him to do the things he does on the field, and he continues to put numbers up and get the yardage season after season, and it's pretty damn impressive. You're going the wrong way.
Oh.
Get that boy some water. Which one?
I think
I got the water.
Don't you have more to do with water?
Okay, but anyways, 7:20 game, last game of
I was
Sunday.
talking about you for the game.
Oh wait, is that Bubba's dad?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But 7:20 p.m. is Saints versus Buccaneers. Good game. It's gonna be interesting. It'll probably be like the 49ers and Saints game last year. Probably high scoring, horrible defense, but all offense. But I like those games. And
Antonio Brown's first game too.
oh yeah, it is. So sweet.
Who is Michael? Oh, what's up, Mike?
And
Turtle, right?
I don't know if any of y'all have heard, but
Turtle.
I'm pretty sure the Raiders are getting fined because they have not been following
Yes,
protocols.
did get
And
pro-
Josh Gruden is like getting fined like $10,000 or something like
Do we have
that.
any updates from our producer in the back? Camera's not even on. Did it die?
I think so.
Or did you not hit it? Oh, it looks like YouTube, you're going to be getting the Instagram video.
Well, good luck to you.
If it's dead, there's another battery.
Okay, and then we have Monday at
It looks like it's
7.
dead. It's, I believe, next to the TV. There should be a little pouch in there.
15. At 7:15 on Monday,
There's the zipper right there in the front.
Patriots versus Jets.
You don't even have to worry about, honestly, because the videos, it's lost so much of the stuff.
This is gonna be a big game for the Patriots because I think they're on a losing streak.
Yeah, Cam has not been doing good at all. So he's been. I want to say he's been throwing good, but I want to say he had a major fumble that led to the loss last week.
What is it with that man? Fumbles.
I don't know. He got too much grease from his hair.
Okay.
Looking like Marlon Wayans and Don't Be a Menace.
Okay. Who you want to do the NCAA?
So the NCAA ones, I think we may have shortened it up a little bit. I don't remember. I got people who help write this stuff for me, guys, because I do work a full-time job. I do coach him 3 days a week. I do have my Saturdays are coaching him for Saturday. Sundays I do try to rest, and Tuesdays is I try to get some of my stuff together for myself. So this is what's been edited and written up for us. Jacob's helped with this also. Jacob Torres, you already know him, mention him all the time. He even got us a nice little cover page for the rugby. So once I get everything squared away, I'm gonna figure out how to edit all this stuff and get the cover page up when I go into my rugby intro. I'll try to show it to you. I have access to iPad here. It's shattered, but I'll try to bring it up so y'all can see it. Y'all can show that boy some love for what he did for NoTomatoes. But all right, starting the game right now. It just kicked off.
Liberty versus Virginia Tech.
Liberty's ranked 25, by the way.
Ice skate.
You can just read down the list like that.
Yeah, because I don't really know that much. I don't really watch that much college.
So the way I usually do it is I'll read the rank, the team, and who they're playing. So like number 23 ranked Michigan is going against number 13 ranked Indiana today. That game just kicked off. You got 18th ranked SMU versus Temple. That game also just kicked off. All these games, guys, if you switch over to your TV, leave your mobile devices, your laptops, and all that shit on right now. Don't go away. Just turn your TV on. TV's over there. We're over here. TV, us. TV, us. Got it? All right, cool.
Alright, so then Arizona State versus ranked 20 USC.
That should be a good game, actually.
And then Texas is ranked 22 versus West Virginia.
West Virginia.
All right, 1:30 games, guys. 1:30 games. We got University of Massachusetts versus Marshall.
Ranked 16, Marshall.
Marshall's ranked 16. Looks like they're doing pretty good. 2:30 games.
So Kansas versus Oklahoma.
Oklahoma's 19, so it's more than likely it's gonna be OU.
Houston versus Cincinnati. Cincinnati is ranked number 6. Cincinnati, what's their team?
They're I just know they're the Claw. I can't remember their thing. You know they are?
Aren't they like
Check.
No, because their thing's a claw, ain't it? Like a little Cincy.
I don't know.
Who knows?
Florida versus Georgia. Florida's ranked 8 and Georgia is ranked
That's the
number
Gators and
5.
the
Yeah, the
Bulldogs.
Gators.
That's
and the
Gators and
Bulldogs,
Bulldogs.
Oklahoma State ranked 14 versus Kansas State.
Cincinnati Bearcats.
Bearcats.
What the heck?
Kansas State has had some like wicked games where they beat some high-ranked teams.
Yeah.
Texas A&M. That's actually ranked number 7.
6 o'clock game.
Texas A&M versus South Carolina.
Texas A&M looks like they're ranked 7, so they're probably gonna pull out the W against unranked South Carolina.
And then Baylor versus Iowa State, ranked 17, Iowa State. And then 6:30 is Stanford versus Oregon.
Baylor is just doctors playing football.
Clemson still ranked number 1 versus Notre Dame. Did Clemson just lose Sunshine?
Yes, they did.
Trevor Lawrence?
Yep.
Like just for a game or for like...
I don't remember. I saw the article. I didn't get to read it.
Hey, Sunshine from Remember the Titans.
Yeah, that's why they call him that, because he has long hair.
Sweet.
So that'll be an interesting game.
Yeah,
See how
Clemson
they
number 1,
play
Notre
without
Dame number 4.
stuff.
I like the fact that Notre Dame's a big force to be reckoned with in football. Again, I mean, they've always had somewhat a decent squad, but for them to be ranked number 4, that's good to see. And then one of my favorite teams, just because of their colors, believe it or not, the Ohio State. They're going against Rutgers, but it's Rutgers versus Ohio State, so
Buckeyes.
they're going over there.
Ohio State, yep.
Ohio State is ranked 3rd, by the way, guys. So you're playing in Ohio State against a ranked number 3 team. You're probably not coming out of that game with the W. Probably not.
South Alabama versus ranked 15 Coastal.
I don't remember where Coastal's from, but
Yeah, I mean...
they're, I want to say they're somewhere off, like Louisiana, Georgia, coast, somewhere like that. Sounds about right. We're just going to go with that.
They got a pretty good team, I guess, so...
Not ranked 15.
And Colorado State versus Boise State. Boise State's ranked number 21
That's the Thursday game. What time is that game at?
at 7.
At 7 Thursday.
And then
Oh
Friday...
shit, we're getting close to fucking Thanksgiving already. Jesus Christ. Why did y'all tell me it was fucking November?
And then Friday, the 13th, at 7, East Carolina versus ranked 6 Cincinnati.
Oh, so that looks like Cincinnati got a short week then.
Yo.
Because they're playing Saturday and then Friday, so they got a 1 day less rest than normal.
So if they win, they
For Salinas, what's going on?
don't lose their
Let's see.
rank.
Hey, these Facebook updates, y'all need to start commenting some more. Y'all guys are slacking. Alright, is that all we have here?
Yes, sir.
Friday. Alright. Now, this is where I get to talk out loud for a little bit. We got a NoTomatoes rugby updates. So, first off, our cover page. This was pictures and everything were handpicked by the one and only Jacob Torres. It's a NoTomatoes Pod Rugby update. I think it's pretty legit. Let's see if I can try to get this there for y'all. NoTomatoes Pod Rugby update. Right there, Facebook. Instagram. It's gonna be a little harder. Right there. Ooh, look. Bam. Alright. So, November 7th, which I believe is today, Guinness Pro 14. These are your round 4 results. The Dragons lost to the Munster. Remember, it's a Munster with a U, not an O. 28-16. The Scarlets went against Edinburgh. Edinburgh got the dub 6-3. Cardiff Blues went against Ulster. Ulster put off the W 7-11. Zebra, which is like German zebra or some shit like that, I think. But Zebra Rugby went against the Ospreys, and they actually put out the W on that one, 23-17 against the Ospreys. Good job to Rugby. Glasgow lost to Leinster 32-19, and that is all that there is for the rugby updates. Let me double check this. Oh, here we go. We got their conference standings real quick. So, Conference A, We're going to go in order we'll lead them in order first. So we'll go Leinster, Ulster, Ospreys, Glasgow, Dragons, and Zebra. So they got Leinster 4-0, Ulster 4-0, Ospreys are 2-2. The Warriors from Glasgow are 1-3, Dragons are 1-3, and Zebra are 1-3 also. That's in Conference A. Conference B, we got Munster, Cardiff Blues, Connacht, Scarlets, Edinburgh, and Bennington. Munster's leading the pack 4-0. Then you have, let me make sure I got it right, okay. Then you got Cardiff Blues, they are 2-2. Connacht is 2-1. Scarlets and Edinburgh are both 1-3. And Bennington is 0-3, unfortunately. Round 5 for the 8th, which is going to be tomorrow's games. Guys, they're tomorrow's games. You got 8:55 a.m. You got the Ospreys versus Leinster. 11:10 a.m. You got Scarlets versus Zebra Rugby. On Monday at 1:10 p.m. you got Edinburgh versus Cardiff Blues. And at 2:10 p.m. you have Ulster versus Glasgow Warriors. All these are going to be on the ESPN Plus app, guys. So if y'all feel like y'all want to watch a little more football than normal, Rugby's ESPN Plus app. Go check them out. Let me know what y'all think. Alright. A quick timeout for a water break.
Wait, I also have a game today. And it's, I don't know the time, but I know
3:30.
2:30? Is that the game? When's the game? Dad?
3:50.
2:50.
And where's that at?
Yeah.
At John Paul Field. At 3:50. It will be Moa Hornets versus the Alice Steelers, I think. And that game's gonna be. I'm not saying it's gonna be like OMG. It's gonna be so easy. Well, we don't gotta run anything, but like it's gonna be like not that hard for us. But we're still gonna go 100% no matter
Why isn't
what.
it going to be that hard for y'all?
Because we've been practicing. This has been one of our probably, I'd say, a really good practice that we've had.
Practice weeks.
Practice weeks. I think that some of the players on my team, I've seen a lot of them start hitting harder and start running faster, and so I've seen major improvement in my teammates. And I think that this game, because they're not that big, they're not that fast, they really have like not that many good players, and even the biggest players, they're super slow. And our center can outrun them. So I think it's gonna be a good game. I think that we will win, not in a cocky way, but I will still make sure my team goes 100%. And yeah, so if you can, John Paul Field, 3:50, but we'll probably be there at like 2. We have to be there at 2, right?
Yeah.
We'll be there at 2:50. So if you want to come, then.
So with that being said, this is brought to you by Youth Football, NFL Play 60, and anyone else who feels like they want to throw me a t-shirt or something like that. But yeah, so come out, cheer us on. It's $5 to get in, guys. There's nothing else you got going on. I mean, you can watch the college game on your phone, and you come watch youth football live. All right? Sounds good. Now, so for the Super Rugby, guys, we don't have an update, unfortunately, because there's nothing going on with Super Rugby. That is going to also be the same with the European Challenge Cup, the Heineken Champions Cup, and the Gallagher Premiership. Major League Rugby also has no update, but we do have one more update for World Rugby. So we got, am I blocking you, Isaiah? Why did you say I was blocking you? All right, so World Rugby, we got 6 nations. England won the 6 Nation Cups for 2020, for those who didn't know, or those who want to know. I'm just blocking everyone today. Wait, who's that? Oh, it's still the same person. All right. And then next year, Georgia and Japan are going to join the 6 Nations, so it will be the 8 Nations Cup. So that's good news for all you rugby fans. There's going to be 2 more threats inside the league to put some more competition in the field also, so that's actually pretty good news. Maybe one day the NFL will add more teams. We'll see. Apparently Fort Worth wanted a team, but they said if Fort Worth got a team in the NFL, that Dallas would have to get a team also. and they didn't want to do that. So, no one caught that? Y'all catch that? I caught that. Y'all didn't catch that? All right, Bledsoe Cup Game 4. The Wallabies, Australia, claimed a late upset against the All Blacks, which is New Zealand, in the final game of the Bledsoe Cup. The score was 24-22. Ooh, excuse me. I started talking about Cowboys and I was sleepy. So the score was 24-22, brought Australia to their first and only win in the series. It says game 1 was a draw. The next 2 games, All Blacks won, and the last, Australia. New Zealand ended up winning the cup. And now that is officially the end of the NoTomatoes rugby update. With that being, I think this thing's on backwards, honestly, or something. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
I'm good about.
With that being said, I think that's it. What other sports stuff we have coming up? When's the Olympics?
Did they? That's a good question.
So let's do a quick fact checking here. When are the Olympics? Let's find
It's
out.
Winter Olympics this year.
I believe so. See how fast he is over there on that keyboard.
Friday, July 23rd, 2021.
2021. When was that again?
Friday, July 23rd.
Friday, July 23rd, 2021 starts the summer or the winter?
That's summer.
Summer Olympics.
And then where is it at?
Is it still in Japan?
Yeah, it's still in Japan. Tokyo.
It's in Tokyo, Japan.
Tokyo.
All I know is that maybe one day I'll get to watch one Olympics. Winners aren't that going to be hard to watch just because not that many people want to go and sit in negative something degree weather and about 3 feet of snow and stuff like that. But I know this guy don't mind because he used to live in that shit basically. Like,
I mind. And I don't want to do it again.
for the Olympics?
I would do it.
For the Olympics? For any minors watching this video, close your ears. You got some of the best shaped women. You know they say
In Winter Olympics?
you still got to be in shape for the Winter Olympics.
Yeah, but like,
It doesn't matter. Did you know
I'd rather watch Summer Olympics.
that there's condom companies that sponsor the Olympics and give out hundreds of thousands of condoms?
I think I heard about that the last Olympics that I've watched.
They say it's like a fest.
I think I did hear about
I mean,
that.
think about it. Even some of the ugliest motherfuckers are gonna be in some of the best shape of their lives. I'm just saying, Olga, you watching? Fiona? What's another weird name? The teacher from Matilda? What's her name? Alright, what's
I'm not
this?
sure. It's not. Daniel, you know that?
We're finding out.
Yeah.
I know it has to be something weird.
Miss Trunchbull.
There you go. Just saying, you got people with these names, you know. She's laughing. But yeah, I think that's it for Sports Saturdays. We got 11:17. Got about 30 minutes on this one. I guess we can cut this one a little short. We didn't have as many updates. Like I said before, guys, if you know any coaches for high school, preferably, I'll do middle schools, I don't care. Any high school coaches that are watching this, or if y'all know high school coaches and stuff like that, I do know Flower Bluff won last night. That is basically like the parent team of the team my son plays for. They are now 6-0 on the high school level. I don't know the district and stuff like that, but I do know that they're a 5A school here in the Corpus Christi area. Also, good job to the Hornets. Everyone else, like I said, reach out to me for any team or sport updates that y'all may have. Any baseball tournaments going on, volleyball tournaments, kickball tournaments, there's tennis, soccer, there's something going on in the Corpus Christi area or something like that, and you want advertisement, you want people to try to come out and go watch, let me know. I don't have a problem. Either instant message me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Instagram and Twitter are both the361arod. My Gmail for the podcast is notomatoespod@gmail.com. questions, comments, concerns, or anything like that, or you want to fact check me, send me an email. Guess what? I don't give a shit. I ain't gonna check it. Not for that fact checking. I mean, it depends what it is. I might. But if you're gonna talk shit and correct me about something, then I really don't care, guys. This isn't ESPN, all right? This isn't CNN. I say what I want to say. I ain't got to worry about being wrong, because if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I really don't care. It's like 98% of my life, so don't worry about it. Other than that, that's all I got. You got anything to say to the world?
Just try to show up to Isaiah's football game today if you can.
There you go.
3:30, 3:50.
350 at John Paul. For those in Corpus who don't know where John Paul is, it's off Saratoga, across the street and across and down the street from the auditorium, or the old Barracuda Stadium for all y'all old folks. Y'all remember the Barracuda Stadium, or the Cabinets Field also. Cabinets Field. But yeah, I think that's, you got anything to say for the world?
No, but
You got anything? I wasn't even talking to you, but alright.
no.
Stay safe out there.
We ain't telling you to wear a mask, but at least wear a condom. Peace.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, cruel world.